That's what the broken uitzending. Gewoon een invite van die uitzending. Kan ik alsnog met op praten doen, toch? Denk ik. Ja. Ja, toch? Maar je kan toch meekijken hoe hij speelt? Kom dan, kijk. Snap je? Dat is ook een brood, kijk. Ik moet dingen doen. Oh.
What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary!
Ik had de vlag wat ik van. Prachtig.
Please, hold on! Oh, God. Mary. No, no.
Wat lach je, bro? Dat is wel grappig. Gaat er nog wat spannends gebeuren?
No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Yo, hij lijkt echt op panda deze man, bro. Helemaal dizzy, bro.
These patrols are after me. No, no, don't shoot!
Oh, look, ineens op deze kant
This is a
spelen, man.
nightmare. I need to get out of here.
Fuck.
This can't be happening. No, please, stop! I mean you no harm.
What the fuck moet ik het?
What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about? Shit, where'd it go? Now, I can defend myself.
Tricky bastards. Kill the thing! Over there!
Where are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Yeah,
who are you? Stupid beast!
Yo, bitch ass nigga, what's up, you bitch nigga? Fuck me. Fuck my gangsters. You wanna test my gangsters, blood? You wanna test my gangsters in your blood? You wanna test my gangsters, blood? You want to test my gangsters, blood? You wanna throw my car, blood? Huh? Play with it.
No, please, stop!
You can laugh at your blood, bitch ass nigga. You can't shut up in the board. You so baby thick. Blood, you so baby thick.
Ah, dit is koude lastig.
You so big like this. Nigga.
What do you want?
Nigga. You so big, man.
What do you want to come?
Blood, what you gonna do, blood?
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech!
What you gonna do, blood?
Listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast!
Bro,
Who are you? What is
bro.
this all about? What in God's
What are you
name?
gonna do, man?
Just leave
Yeah.
me.
What are you gonna do about it, love?
The sun feels like it's
Nee,
burning me to
fuck
the
op met
bone.
deze bro, man. Hij kan niet eens... Bro, hij denkt ik kan geen Engels, maar ik ken zijn moeders Engels ook.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
Ja, dat zegt ik, man. Maar dat weet je niet. Heel vaak afgenomen staat niet. Bro, waarom wil je niet horen? Je kan tekenen, bro.
I need to find shelter.
Dat wil hem niet. Ik heb geen fuck om je leven, bro.
I cannot enter.
En elkaar, geef me even leidership. Geef me die leidership.
Is anybody there?
Kan wel, vriend. Wel niet.
The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Joko bro.
Yo.
Mary!
Ik ben uit die uitzending.
Mary, I'm sorry.
Hoe kom ik er weer in?
YouTube.
Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Hoe is die game met tot nu toe?
Dat is wel nice, man.
I had better remain here until nightfall.
Je hebt totaal geen geld, man. En ik was er. Hij is zo nice. Hij is zo nice, man. Kadde, ben je er ook in? Het kan niet, man. Ik zie 5. Oh,
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it, shadow taking. I
ik
suppose
zou
we
zulke
are.
games echt niet kunnen spelen.
That's
Kadde.
impossible.
Blur. Ik ga weer rijden. Ik kom mezelf dubbel neer. Zo'n betaald verzoek. Ik kan het niet zien. Kan het. Yo. Ik kan het. Hey. Hey. Bro. Nee, niks. Heeft Flumens gewonnen.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
There's time. I can save him.
Joko bro,
That's
zeg
the
niet dat je
enemy
die
coming!
game maar tot
The
5 uur
orders are
gaat
to
spelen.
evacuate the hospital!
Dochter. Alsjeblieft, man. Ik ga die game maar toch niet tot 5 uur in de ochtend spelen.
He'll live.
Nee, man.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Ik vond Oranges wel teksten, man.
No, it never got easy. This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
Ik vraag niet tegen Fox.
Ik heb 7 kijkers, what the fuck?
Ik ga blij doen met zo'n ding, maar die
Rational thinking.
die niet eens horen. Doe je niet zo goed. Wat jij 26k hebben, man, broer. Je hebt niet 26k. Kan het, heb je toekomst total? Niet eens 4 jaar of zo. 5 jaar. Toto toch? Toto vol toch? Oké, wacht, ik ga een game checken. Komt van Ara.
This is absolute madness.
Kijk, dat er wel goed is.
Thoughts with a real.
Je weet, die 4 jaar van mij is hoe kan gaan, maar niet. Het is zomaar. Het is verdwenen toch? Dus. Het beste bij die uniekheid. Kan een whiteboy. Wat is hier aan de uitdaging niet? Voilà, laat me niet inspreken.
Voice in my head. If I'm not mad,
You suck dick for Friday for free, little bitch ass boy. Yo, man, you fucked up, man. What's up with your mama, man, below?
the one who made me what I am.
You a bus
I
lady,
must
huh?
find him to
I knew,
understand.
I told you, bro.
I have
I knew the bus ladies in this time, blood. I told you, it's the new thing out here.
These people want me dead.
You
I need to
fucking,
leave now.
you Dave Chappelle. You gotta try that shit.
Here's the leech.
I'm,
Here!
yeah, bro, you ain't got no chance. Yeah, come on, blood.
My
Come on,
head's
blood.
spinning.
Come on, blood. Nigga, you bust lid. What are you talking about, man? Blood. Of course, you took a lot of dicks in jail. What you think? Like, now you coming out like the bus lid. Who gives a fuck about that? But you just dropped.
I'm still in Suffolk.
You dropped the soap
I must
for
reach
all
the
your
West End.
cousins.
Go back
Yeah.
up.
Hey, Carter, you believe that this guy was blood? And you gay for real, blood. Like, God needs to say park on this.
I never knew I had.
You gay, blood. You gay, blood. You gay. You gay. You know it. 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 You gay. Blood, you suck a dick, blood. What you dominant, man? Or you cash money, boy? You suck Birdman's dick to get where you're at, man. Stop playing. You stop playing, blood. You got friends like big homies, like you think they bust you, like
Of my being is a fire.
you do that. You fucked up.
Like a child learning the
You
limits
fucked
of
up.
my body.
You like that shit. You like anal sex. Just trying to ask niggas.
My strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Deze papi heeft geen leven, man. Hij is Punjabi, man. Hij is echt prik. Pray for this man. Pray for this man. Please. Pray for this man. Blood. Hey, cut this nigga need more. What you taking? You ain't take no chicks, man. You take all these
My poor
fucking donkeys in there, man. That
If only
lame
I
man.
had control of my need
You
for
old, man.
blood.
And your mama know
Mary,
that too.
Someone
And your
will
daddy
pay for what
too,
happened
bro.
to you. For what happened to us. I have this
But Instagram, blood.
blood.
You can see me where you want to see me, man. I ain't with that social media shit, bro.
Despicable.
Yeah.
It's locked.
He says
The
blood,
dizziness from the
blood.
jump. I can now control it.
He says dicks were good. Yeah. Bro, this one is missing. This one is
I can't believe I'm doing this.
this one, bro.
You just do it, man. Just accept it.
Bro, this one is.
What will London have to say to me? I've so many
Yes, your
questions to
problem, you
answer.
fucking faggy ass nigga. Faggot. Faggot. Faggy ass. Yeah. Oh, your mama ain't all black too yesterday when I fucked her. Your mama does sound black too, blood. Your mama sound chilly.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Whooping ass. Hunky, whoa.
Being drained of all blood. But I can still smell the scent of it.
Hunky. No, we call it Mondays.
I
I want you Monday.
Perhaps it will lead me
Tomorrow
to my
too.
assailant.
I want, yeah, the real one. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Fresh blood.
Yo, Black Panther. Yo, Black
The smell
Panther.
is
What's
so
up?
strong.
Yo, Black Panther. What's up, man? Where we go hook up, blood? Where we go hook up, man? Yo, Black Panther. Black Panther. What we gonna do, blood? You gonna
Where's
fight?
everyone gone?
Black Panther. What we gonna do, blood? Black Panther. What we
According
gonna do,
to the
blood?
patterns, that's where
You
the
suck
victim
dick?
was attacked. So that must be the killer's
Dang
trail.
good, blood. Treyway. Treyway. Little whore. Little whores. Dude, ik heb hem al geklaard, man. Ik heb hem al geklaard. Ik heb hem al geklaard, man. Fuck die, man. Hij praat niet tegen zichzelf. Die niet hoort.
At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Damn it.
Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
He didn't deserve this.
This is no place for you. Freewen have several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require luck.
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Do you, sir? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word.
Anyone.
Risky nigga.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Johnny Planker. Billy Spanker.
And who might you be?
Deze man heeft niks te doen met zijn leven, man. Friendly.
Tell me,
Friendly.
who are you?
First, tell me what you want.
Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
Dit is helemaal echt fake, bro.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I am performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Yeah. Bruh, I think you the fucking gaze of a mouse, so just shut the fuck up, man.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
Really?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
You signed to birth, man, and you still ain't blood.
And what exactly is?
You still ain't appreciate the nigga, man.
Sir, if the name's
Kissing
not
him on the
familiar
mouth
to you, then
and
we
shit.
shall discuss it
Give
another
Lil
time.
Wayne his space, blood. Give him his money, man. Don't get in
I heard another voice,
with
that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
You fucker.
This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
And I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Al die grote mond, hè, broer. Waar hij is vandaan, broer. Snap je? Generaties verloren. Look. Gelukkig, ja. Je wekt zomaar adrenaline op van niks. Gelukkig. En hij gaat ook op slapen. Hij niet. Hey, maar eerlijk, je hebt gezien, hè? Dus wanneer we een beef zitten, Choco Bro is de eerste die weg is.
Wie?
If Swansea is not my attacker,
Ik ben niet lussen, hè. Ik ben gewoon stil.
someone must know something.
Hoe krijg je het
Are
wel?
they stupid or something?
Laat je choco bro. Alleen nee. Maar ik weet sowieso choco bro zo rare MMA op hem gaan.
Ik doe Wing Chun, man. Yo, everyone.
Ik had het.
Is het hard? Het is fucking ingewikkeld, ik kom niet verder, man. Shit.
Ja, die account niet met.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this.
Oh, Hoe je de man of zo.
Oh, interrogate, wow.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
Ja.
What's going on around here? Where is
Maar
everyone?
je moet echt PlayStation Pro hebben om goede kwaliteiten.
Now
Denk
all
ik.
these terrible
Nee,
murders.
man. Kwaliteit is gewoon goed.
Jawel.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the
Ik.
sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog
Could
coming out
also
to feed. But now he's
maar rare
killing in the
guys.
streets.
Het zijn altijd weer jouw matties. Snap dat?
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic
Hoeveel brood
started.
woon hoor.
Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Ja. Ja, ik ben eruit eentje gekomen en ben sindsdien ook niet veranderd.
Wie zei dat?
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he...
Hey,
Well, I thought he was gonna call
hey Irfan.
someone.
Ik had Wing Chun toch vandaag.
What happened
Bro.
tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual.
Ik was gewoon bijna gestrekt gegaan, hè.
His eyes. His face. He must have caught
Ik was fucking dizzy gaan worden als ik...
It was terrible.
Nee, niet alleen tegen Abdel, ik ging tegen te veel mensen. Die ging...
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every
Ja,
glass
maar
and every
ambulance
chair.
kwam, traumahelikopter.
God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Ja,
Will
man.
was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice
Ja,
bloke, really.
dat is wel goed, man.
He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret?
Ik dacht dat hij nog beter zou
Why
zijn,
not
heb
tell
ik
me?
gezegd.
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job,
Maar-
he offered him one ear.
Ja,
They used
precies.
to be good mates.
He's rusty.
But recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Ik had er gaat slapen, man. Ik ga slapen, man. Wat? De hele dag actief, man.
Ja, man.
Rust.
Ja.
Niet zo goed. Ja.
Ja, 7, ik heb 7 viewers. Ja.
Dat zal zo aankomen.
Oh, 3 kijkers, nee, shit.
I'm certain we shall meet again. Go hunt your shadow.
I cannot enter.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this.
It's locked, all right.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
You cannot see me now, Mum.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some
Nee.
rest. This is going to be another long night.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old
Yeah.
friend, William.
Yes,
Can I
Will
wat
came
verder?
by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. Can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps.
Ja, ze staat nog 2 minuten of zo, dan moet je het op pauze
About
zetten.
how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
Nee, nog niet.
He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Are they stupid or something?
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I hope I live long enough to see them Red Bull boys get what's coming to them.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Hiroshima.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge. It's locked.
Ja, Vampyr. Fuck off, man.
ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
If the man says bloodsuckers dug in here, you've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast. It's fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide when it's so damn cold?
Ga lozen. True story.
This nest of them cleaned out. Look lively! It's on time!
Ik ga gewoon iedereen vermoorden, man. Fuck die shit. Ik ben een fucking vampier. Ja. Ik ben al level 3, man.
Best turn around if I were you. I said stay away, sir.
Oh, dat kan ik ook dus. Bruh, ik kom er net achter dat ik gewoon kan dashen. Wow. Hey, Soma.
Over there! Doesn't like
Ja. Ja, best wel, denk ik. Is er ook wel echt. Maar niet zulke jokers, jumpscares. Shit. Niet zo'n beetje. Ja, man. Ja, ik ben best wel ver, man. Of nou, best wel lang bezig met deze ene stukje en het is best wel nice. Ja. Ik heb... Oké. Ik heb genoeg bloed, ik kan mezelf gewoon healen. Ik heb iets gehad, dat kan ik. Ik heb zeg maar zo'n ability. Zeg maar dan pak je bloed. Het is dat hard, ik weet niet hoe het heet, maar volgens mij is dat het.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Hm? Die hart en die klauw. Want zeg maar, dan kan je bloed aftappen. Dan kan je zeg maar bloed aftappen en dan kan je het ook healen. Stand snel gestrekt gaan.
This place reeks of bloodshed. This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Gunche.
William, please, stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Scal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Wil je hem ook snurken? Zal ik zo meteen dan Shepard aanzetten? Je weet al sowieso als het een lastig kimmer is, als er staat geen difficulty. Dan weet je gelijk dat het verder is.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden.
Zomaar.
I was returning home to see my sickly mother.
Oh, je bent nog wakker.
But alas, that was before contract.
Mika is in slaap gevallen.
Dr. Reed.
Shit.
Take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scowl said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane! I'm coming! I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah, it's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
With him the dance of life and death.
Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Wanneer je keuze hebt om iemand te vermoorden. Lol. Ja, maar die zou ik niet pakken, man. Nog niet.
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed.
Ik ga even... Hey, Kader.
I would like to ask a few questions
Ik heb hem maar
first.
gemute.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep.
Yeah.
Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, She would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office down again.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbs. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
En, wat vind je van de game, man? Zo Dark Souls-achtig is het ook weer niet.
It's locked, all right. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Hoor je hem?
I'm to stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? The flower's dying. It needs water.
Waar ben je nu ongeveer? Oh, dat... Wacht, waar ben ik eigenlijk? Volgens mij chapter 2.
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up!
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Ik ben on level 6 man.
I met him in New York.
If only there were more of us. Less resignation and more determination.
I know I can count. I wish I could say the same.
Wat ga jij zo doen? Als ik deze spel met in een paar dagen uitspeel, dan wordt het dan te perry.
It's locked. Skull voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Nee man. Nee man, ik speel Vampyr. Ik ben er bij chapter 2. Lo, als je rondje ingedrukt hebt, kan je sprinten. Hoe kruip je dan?
Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
This was fucking creepy, man.
Balls of Mars.
Ik zit nu zeg maar in zo'n stukje met een fucking
as popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. I cannot enter. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Ik schrok net te hard. bedoel je nu?
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. It's locked. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Whoa.
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
Those are nice, man.
The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened.
Is kan er aan slapen?
Ja, man.
The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened.
Ja, man. Wil je nog iets kochen, bro?
Langer niet meer.
A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Bro, somebody capito me. Perché tomata, ja?
Ja, screw man.
En verder staat het genius. I consistent aan de tijden.
I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger.
Even gelijk dan.
Free blood is so tempting.
Hey bro, ik heb al 2 boss battles gehad, man.
It's locked.
Not now.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value? Miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
It's locked, all right.
You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
I will not let you down, my boy.
We are.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
Of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of peace.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp... The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Oh, my bad.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
You are aware that I too know the thirst for the scarlet nectar.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Nou, dit was het dan weer. Genoeg Vampyr voor vanavond. Voor in de avond. En, nu ga ik best wel dokken, man. Oh.